The brilliant minds over at Snap Inc.
They approved an ad. They approved an ad from a gaming company.
Approved an ad
that said, "Would you rather" is the name of the game.
Yep.
Slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Group Chat Season 2.
That big break.
What?
That big break we had. Between season 1 and season 2.
We had a long break. It was about 5 business days. We're now on a new channel dedicated to group chat only, so that way you can just focus on group chat stuff, right? If you like group chat, subscribe to group chat. You won't get hit with my silly little video blogs.
I like those.
I do too, but some people don't.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we're trying to carve it out. We don't want to see your Menlo House subscription videos.
You're going to get served those ads regardless.
You're getting served the ads regardless, but at least you won't have to watch them. Anyway, so welcome to the new channel. Thank you guys, everyone who participated in our contest. There was a lot of entries.
Yeah.
We picked our winners. Who did you pick?
Urban Poison.
Why'd you pick Urban Poison?
You know, he had a really thoughtful kind of... I'm going to read you what he said so that there's no... Confusion on why.
Okay.
And the read.
Great name, by the way, Urban Poison.
Yeah. Could be like a hacker.
It could be a hacker. It could be a new streetwear brand. It could be a rapper. It could be a lot of things.
Here we go. Urban Poison. My favorite episode was the All-Star Weekend, Black Panther one. It was more than current. I felt as though you made many points that you weren't afraid to pick a side on. And he goes on to talk about all the business insider tips and all the stuff that we talk about that's relative to his life. So I was like, great. Pretty thoughtful.
Deal. So I picked the guy right below him, actually, whose name is Rudy.
Yeah.
Quavido, maybe. And he said group chat is dope. So much that it has become barbershop talk, Super Bowl episode. Also, this is the part that got me. My teen daughter's life plan consisted of being a YouTuber and making crazy money until I sat down with the episode and watched that episode again.
Yeah.
She looked at me disgusted and said she's got to figure out a new plan. So,
Smart man Rudy
and smart little daughter, and we're just repositioning people's life paths down here at group chat for better or for worse. Yeah. Unclear. You know what I mean? Because that could be bad. Yeah. She might have been on to something.
Yeah, she may become the next Michelle fan.
We're doing our best. So that being said, don't forget to subscribe to the new page, like our videos, comment below. We are always reading the comments, so comment below, leave us questions. We try to answer those, and just thank you guys for the incredible support.
Yeah.
Also, lastly, before we get started, this weekend we're making a big trip.
Yep.
And I know that we both agree on this. We think it's important that not only are we commenting on all of these things and trying to get viewers and trying to make money off of the youth, it's important that we also get involved in the youth.
Yeah, participate.
So we're going to Washington, D.C. for the March for Our Lives rally. It's on the 24th. Which after this airs will be 2 days.
Yeah.
So hit us up.
If you're in DC, hit us up. We want to hang out.
At Drama on Instagram, at Dee Murthy on Instagram. Comment, whatever, reach out to us, shoot us a DM, let us know if you're in DC. We're going to be stacking content.
A lot of content.
And just sort of soaking in and seeing what's really going on. It's important to us. Like, I have never been to one of these things actually in it on the ground.
Yeah.
And I kind of have FOMO every time. You know, we go to a lot of fun stuff, parties and Art Basel, but we don't always get in the trenches on the real stuff. And I think this is our opportunity to do it. And I'm really excited to see what it feels like to really be in the middle of where the change is happening. Yeah. And I'm
excited to hear what those kids have to say and like just soak it in. Like I'm happy to be the oldest person there probably.
You probably will be. Yeah. And I'm happy to hopefully have some old TV fans or something I can bond with, you know? But yeah, I'm excited. That'll be good. And it's good to just be in there. Yeah. Where the change is happening.
I'm really excited about it.
So, see you in DC. Let's get into it. First things first.
Yes.
We have this issue going on with Cambridge Analytica.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I need you to kind of break it down for me. I don't exactly know what's going on. I saw there's a guy with pink hair and the Weekend jacket.
Well, that's you know what the thing is his whole look changed post when he knew he was going to be a whistleblower, because the article states that he didn't have pink hair and
he's just a normal dude.
I think he realized when he was going to be like famous, he got like a streetwear upgrade.
Now he looks like Lil Xan's new artist.
He looks cool. I like that. The whistleblower is cool.
Like, man.
I think this is like this is one of the most insane blows to Facebook publicly in a very, very long time.
Yep.
So Cambridge Analytica is just a data mining firm out of London that was backed by Robert Mercer, who's a billionaire, who's super conservative, and Steve Bannon used to be a vice president there.
Okay.
And they were pretty much formed to utilize data and advertising to help sway public opinion on big topics. So the first one, their whole goal was to get Ted Cruz elected president.
Yep.
Failed, didn't work.
Yep.
Then they put all the energy into Trump, and it worked. Really kind of exploiting all the weaknesses in Facebook
Yep.
in terms of data integrity. And then they helped on Brexit. So all these super conservative kind of opinions were swayed because this firm realized how to exploit Facebook to the fullest.
So what did pop culture whistleblower do?
He finally was speaking to a reporter at The Guardian, I think over a year span, pretty much sharing all this information, saying, I felt that this was wrong what we were doing.
Yeah.
And I want to, let the world know what was going on. Here's the biggest issue. I've read through the article twice now, and there are definitely things that Cambridge Analytica exploited and accessed information.
Yeah.
But really, the customer was willing to give it.
It's so foggy.
At the end of the day, Facebook is the problem, not Cambridge. Honestly, after reading this article, I want to hire the whistleblower to do marketing for us.
To do
buy
4 ads.
You'll get so many more subscribers.
You'd have 1 million subscribers.
Yeah, because this, all they did was just expose a flaw in Facebook that everyone kind of knew, but now it's becoming reality because elections are being changed. Countries are leaving the EU because of a data mining company.
It's insane.
And so today, this morning, Facebook stock is getting pummeled.
Yeah.
It's down like 8%.
Yeah.
The Dow is down, S&P down. Why? Because Facebook's whole platform is based on advertising, obviously. And if you expose this level of data to any advertiser, then you kind of have an issue because before it went from I want to get you to buy this watch or this toilet paper. Now I'm I'm going to get you to vote however I want. And now I think Facebook has a responsibility as a platform now.
Yeah.
We talked about it last week with YouTube and the radicalization of all the content. This is another further issue and why everyone's so high on Facebook, Google, Amazon, they're all changing the world. But look, they're also having a lot of negative impact. I mean, it's safe. It wouldn't be a crazy thing to say that Facebook is the reason why Trump got elected.
I don't think that's crazy at all.
I know, but if you said that a year ago, you'd be like, you're out of your mind. It's because people are just racist. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they became racist.
True.
You keep seeing all this negative propaganda served to you.
But this is what I'll say. Even let's take the racist thing out of it because it's so polarizing. Let's just say that the real reason I think Trump got elected was because of the complete misery that a lot of people were in, right? Feeling like, where did the good old jobs go? I'm screwed. I'm, down and out, and maybe he can save me, right? And I think it really tapped into that. It really, if you were down and out a little bit, it made you feel
But this amplified
worthless.
the message. Facebook amplified the message.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying so it's just hard to say if you were a little racist, it made you a lot racist, right? That's obviously a very... What I'm saying is, if you felt like the government had screwed you and left you for dead and you had no answer and maybe Trump could be the answer, they exploited the hell out of that and made you feel like 100% you were left for dead by the government and Trump is the answer, and it really tapped into everyone's insecurities on that. It's just insane because what do? It's so blurry because it's not a freedom of speech issue.
Yeah, it's just exploiting information that other people aren't exploiting. And that's where his main quote, so the article's on The Guardian, you should definitely check it out. The guy's name is Christopher Wiley. He said, I made Steve Bannon's psychological warfare tool. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
He built it. He was a part of the process. And this firm has now been kicked off Facebook from doing what they do. Yeah. Which is I get it.
But how many others are there?
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to get back on the platform and start data mining. I mean, they use surveys to gain more information. They'd be like, win $1,000 and fill out this survey and give me all your information. If people are willing to do that, and you exploit it for your benefit, and whether we agree with what they're doing, you're allowed to do it. And if people fall for it, then they fall for it.
We need to step up our group chat ads.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean,
watch
seriously.
group chat or the terrorists are coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you might as well. I mean, these guys are so good at what they do.
It works.
I mean, it's crazy to me. Man, this guy's Chris Wiley. Even his shoes are hot.
He's on point. Someone should get him to do their lookbook. Imagine if Chris Wiley did like the new.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what kind of shoes are they, but they look hot.
They're probably Jerry Lorenzo. He'll have one of those jackets soon, the bomber jackets with
the last
Wiley
name
on the back. So it'll say whistleblower
Fear
on the
of data.
back. Yeah. Oh, man. Damn it. That's good, man. It's scary as all hell because I don't see it ending, and I don't see people saying, oh, this is ridiculous. Let's go back to watching regular news.
But the only good news is that the public markets are finally punishing Facebook for it. So when your stock drops nearly 10%, you have to take a big look at what you're doing because I've been saying it for a while. I think Facebook is going to have a serious advertising crisis soon because one, it's just becoming less effective, and then the people that are successful at it are people that are exploiting people's minds.
Yeah.
And then not the people selling products. It's the people like this who are spending a lot of money and
that's scary.
And using the most vulnerable points of the platform. And it kind of continues on to like what other people are doing on different platforms with YouTube and Snapchat and Twitter. It's all of them have the same exact issue.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's scary. That's really scary.
This week we'll release a lot more information, so we'll have to see kind of what Facebook does to kind of defend themselves. This is like Mark Zuckerberg's next big test.
Yeah.
Like how are you gonna handle this?
Big week for Mark.
Yeah.
A lot busy week.
Yeah.
Won't be home early for dinner.
No.
Okay, more problems on social media.
Yeah.
Snapchat just keeps, just taking all the L's. You know what I mean? You got an L, we'll take it. You got an L, we'll take it. We'll take it. Oh, give us that. So now they had this big issue with, first of all, just being whack.
Yeah.
And then second, Kylie Jenner posted and essentially just ruined them by saying they won't use it anymore.
Yeah.
And now the brilliant minds over at Snap Inc.
They approved an ad. They approved an ad from a gaming company.
Approved an ad
that said, "Would you rather?" is the name of the game.
Yep.
Slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown. I mean, there is no.
Good work.
You know what's crazy?
Thorough.
If we cussed on a YouTube video and we said, blah, 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 F this, we could not buy an ad, we could not promote it, and we didn't even mean it in a malicious way against anybody.
Yep.
They're approving ads that say slap Rihanna or punch Chris Brown. How stupid are you?
How stupid are you?
It's
and
so stupid.
they admitted, because they had to, that they did approve it. Like at first, people, I saw a lot of like radio shows about it and blogs and stuff where they were saying, oh, they must not have approved it. Like the gaming company must have bought the ad and whatever. They straight up approved it, saw it through, thought it would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Here's another L. Thank you so much.
And so Rihanna goes out on social, on Instagram story, and posts this and just said, you need to learn how to kind of control your platform.
She wrecked him though. Let me just start by saying, number one, she said, I never liked your app anyway.
Yeah.
Number two, she did it on Instagram stories.
Yes.
Which is like...
Yeah, not even on Snapchat.
Yeah. And then she said, I don't have much of feelings left of my own, but I'm worried about the feelings of others.
Yeah.
And then said, delete your appology or whatever.
Yeah.
And of course, the Riri Navy is just delete, delete, delete.
Yeah, I mean, $800 million market cap lost from one Instagram story. That just shows you the power of popular culture today. Like, people love to make fun of the Kardashians and the Jenners and the Rihannas and the Drake. Like, oh, they're just... No, they control their billion-dollar industries, and you better not mess with them, because if you do, your stock goes down $800 million in market cap in 5 minutes.
They're so stupid. I mean, at this point, it's just like, you gotta go. It's over. You know what I mean? You got your supermodel wife. Just hang it up.
I mean, they have a wide open lane because Facebook's gonna face a lot of...
Yeah, but not like this. I don't know. It's messy. I'm really excited to see what happens.
Okay.
But who the hell knows?
We'll see.
Okay, on to some positive news. Lil Dicky is amazing. I'm not really a Lil Dicky fan. Don't listen to his music. It's not for me.
Yeah.
But you, as you were leaving the office last week, you said, hey, watch this video. Trust me. I said, Lil Dicky video, probably not for me. Watched it. It's incredible. Lil Dicky and Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
And you know what I started to realize, like, all these people are back to making really good music videos.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's streaming revenue that's being generated from YouTube.
Yeah.
We got to look in. I want to do something on like the economics of that because I'm curious to see how much like 1 million views get on YouTube for music.
It's not much.
Yeah, I know it's not much.
Yeah.
But it must be worth enough where it drives enough traffic to maybe to your Spotify to get streams there.
Yeah.
Like different ways they're playing off each other.
And I think it's this. I think that it's like relevance. It's like if you can hit a hot video, you get a hot week of Instagram, you get everyone sharing it. Like you get this moment to have a viral visual moment to attach to your song. And man, if you can hit that, like think about Drake, God's Plan, the Lil Dicky video. I mean, these things have been all over our feeds.
Yeah, I mean, and this video, like old people, young people, everyone was commenting on how good the video was.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Brown just crushes it.
He crushed it.
I'm a huge Chris Brown fan musically, but you know, he obviously after his incident with Rihanna has kind of like, you know, just been kind of fledgling for some time.
Yeah.
But from a talent perspective, he's so damn good.
He is.
His
and
music,
he killed it. It felt like a mini movie.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I've watched it at least 10 times.
Yeah.
I can't stop watching it. I think it's amazing. The lyrics, their facial expressions, their mood, and then at the end with the Khaled, Ed Sheeran, and Kendall Jenner.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think that song will ever get played on the radio because it's so vulgar.
I bet it will now.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta bleep a lot.
Think about all the Migos records they play on the radio. It's just literally all you hear is ad libs.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it will. I think that's going to be huge for him. I think that day was probably the biggest day of Lil Dicky's career. That Thursday, whatever day
I
that
went and
video
followed
came
him on Instagram, and I saw he was just like, "Oh my god, this is the first time I've ever put out a song and it's on the radio." That day.
Big day. Did you see the Drake Migos video?
Man, I loved it.
Okay, so that was cool too. The throwback, Soul Train looking.
Especially when Drake came out.
Yeah.
With the Jerry curls.
Killed it.
All greased up. It was just dope. It was so good. Yeah, it's exciting to see. I think that's why I started thinking is there's obviously this huge moment in music videos again.
Yeah.
That hasn't happened probably since I honestly since I was a kid probably.
Yep.
Where like everyone is putting so much effort and energy into music videos.
Yeah.
It shows that they're pretty important for.
Which is exciting.
Yeah.
Because I miss music videos.
Yeah. I mean, I actually, because of the Little Dicky video on my YouTube TV at home, you could do a playlist of music videos that I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either.
And so I just put on, and then it just keeps playing all the new videos.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
That's good. Yeah, videos are hot again. Content.
Yeah.
Speaking of Drake and his little wig and just doing things generally
More
correct.
wins.
More wigs.
Yeah.
He went live on Twitch.
Yeah.
Playing a video game. This was sort of, I hate to admit this because a lot of our listeners are probably Twitch users and whatever, but like a little foreign to me. I didn't quite understand. I still don't understand why this like Twitch watching people play video games thing is so massive, but I know that it is massive. I know that esports are growing. I know all of that, but I don't quite get it. And I'll just say this, it's not something that I would have done, but Drake is better at this than I am.
Yeah. I mean, I think, first of all, I'm not into video games, esports, none of that stuff, probably just because I'm old. But what that happened, that moment, so Twitch is obviously a streaming platform to watch people play video games.
Yeah.
And
But everyone's using it now, let me just say, for like interviews and like DJ Academics. Something will happen and he'll call the artist and do a Twitch interview with them real quick.
Yeah.
Like it's really interesting.
Because the engagement on Twitch is bananas. So like we've done stuff with people for 5-4 on Twitch.
Yeah.
And their engagement is so crazy. If you follow someone on Twitch, you're always looking at all their content.
Yeah.
So the game they played was called Fortnite. And the guy that they were playing with is a guy named Ninja. And it was Drake, Travis Scott, and Juju Smith from the Steelers, also a fellow USC Trojan.
Yeah.
And 635,000 viewers simultaneously.
Yeah.
God knows how many millions and millions of impressions it got all over. And really it was like a cultural moment. It could be a tipping point for esports.
Yeah.
Because gaming is already mainstream. Esports isn't quite mainstream. It's everyone knows it exists, but like you and I aren't following an esports.
Yeah.
Like March Madness, I could tell you who got upset this weekend, but I can't tell you who Ninja lost to in Fortnite.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think at your age and profession, you shouldn't be able to tell me that.
Yeah. So I mean, it could be a tipping point where now, and the most annoying part about it is Amazon owns Twitch, which is really, really annoying.
I'm so sick of this. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
And so that really annoys me. And I think that's why everyone goes to Twitch. I bet you they never have any downtime on that server. It's probably the highest quality video you can stream because Amazon is the server for the internet. Yeah. AWS is the largest cloud-based hosting kind of platform. So you assume that the bandwidth they have is infinite.
What I wonder is, did somebody, because I think there's a chance of this, did somebody at Twitch or Amazon set this up? Like, do you think that Drake said...
We need to find out because
I heard, let me just say this. I read a post that said, this happened, blah, 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 and apparently Logic and somebody else are next.
Got it.
So if that is true, it would lead me to believe that somebody set up this thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth millions of dollars just to have him play for 15 minutes. I mean, it got me curious to look at what Fortnite is. Yeah. I would have never looked.
It's so true. But the same people that are having Amazon sponsor Khloe Kardashian's baby shower could also be saying, hey, let's have Drake jump on Fortnite.
I mean, it's crazy. Every week there's another thing about Amazon that we discover. When will they be stopped?
When will they be stopped? But I mean, at least they're not like getting Donald Trump elected.
But they're using data to wipe you out, wipe me out, all our businesses out. They're not trying to say, hey, Young and Reckless, let's try to sell more of your clothes. They're like, streetwear.
Yeah, that's true.
We should do streetwear. We love streetwear. Everyone loves streetwear.
Let's just own streetwear.
Yeah.
Now it's ours.
Yes.
Thank you.
I mean,
Amazon
streetwear
officially
is this
owns
big.
streetwear.
They wiped out like toilet paper industry. They can wipe out streetwear whenever it's probably on their 6,000th thing to do. But it'll get there.
But they'll get there. It'll be on like a Thursday at 7 p.m.
Streetwear is officially over. Amazon owns it now.
Thank you. Great. Damn it. I just wonder at what point does somebody step in and start to block these things?
I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen when the pharmacy and the drug pharmaceuticals start getting affected, because if they start vertically integrating pharmacies into Amazon, they're going to put prices on drugs.
Yeah.
And then that's pharmaceutical companies can fight Amazon. They have enough cash for a little while to put up a fight, because that'll put margin pressure on their business.
Yeah.
So that to me is where I think the first government interference will have, because the pharmaceutical companies are lobbying like crazy in DC.
Well, we'll see, but damn it, Jeffrey is just crushing us.
Well, go to the next topic.
Okay, the next topic is that Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of saying the word Amazon.
Yeah.
Has figured out how to transfer. You explained it, but turned out how to convert
Content.
their viewers
Yeah.
into Amazon Prime shoppers.
Yeah. So like any Amazon exclusive content, the only way you can see it is by being a Prime member. And we don't know how accurate this data is, because I think they're putting it out, but let's just assume that there's some level of accuracy to it.
Yep.
So Man in the High Castle, which is a drama on Prime, cost $72 million to produce, which is asinine. This show that cost $72 million to produce brought in 1.15 million new Prime subscribers with an acquisition cost of $60 per subscriber. If that's true, that's bananas, because so the way you calculate the what you're willing to pay for a subscriber is your lifetime value of that customer. Like, how much money are you going to make off that customer?
Yeah.
Amazon Prime members don't cancel, right? Like, most people are going to be Prime members for the rest of their life.
What do you think they even say a lifetime value is? They don't
Infinite.
know or care.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they have a data yearly lifetime value. But like $60, $63 per subscriber off one show is a joke. So like they're spending $5 billion on content a year on original and licensed video content.
They should be spending 10.
If this is true, I'd be spending 10 easily.
Yeah.
10 billion, it's nothing. You should buy the rights to the NFL. You should buy the entire NFL, and the only way you can watch it is if you buy something on Amazon Prime. These numbers to me are insane, because $63 to acquire a customer for Prime is bananas. The Prime cost alone is $99 or $109.
Yeah.
Then you just start shopping your face off.
Yeah. And who knows what they're serving you, and they can listen to us. They're watching group chat right now live on our computers.
Yeah, they're going to launch their own group chat.
They know everything you want, yeah.
Amazon chat. Everything
and
we talk about,
squash.
faster, quicker, smarter, better looking.
Better streaming service, better looking, prettier, better products. And the video quality is a little bit better too.
Yeah. I mean, they said the strategy is working better than even Bezos expected.
Great. Cool. Awesome. Man, what did he do? He has some sort of magic.
He sold his soul to the devil.
He is the devil.
Okay.
Okay, too aggressive. Just kidding, Jeff. Don't. Just give us a couple more years. Okay. Next up is on my way in today, which this will probably be much bigger news by the time this airs, but on my way in, I saw that a woman was ran over and killed by an Uber driverless car.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I have no details. I didn't even have time to read the thing, but that is just a huge... I just feel like everyone's kind of been waiting for something like that to happen. Do you have it?
Yeah, so just says Tempe, Arizona, a woman was hit around Sunday, 10 p.m.
But is it one of those things where like she was crossing the road, does it say? Like she was crossing the road illegally and the car didn't know?
Yeah, it doesn't really have too much data yet because I think it just happened.
What a terrible...
But this definitely starts putting doubt. This is a great for the government to be like, oh, we're not ready to have self-driving cars.
It was Uber too, because everyone's trying.
Yeah.
And Uber took the L.
Yeah. What if I was? It's obviously super unfortunate that anyone dies from something like this because there's a safety driver at the wheel of these self-driving cars too.
So what was he doing?
So that's.
There's no way, right? He couldn't have.
Well, that's what they're finding out if he had any foul play involved, like he just made a mistake, or if it was the car itself. Because in these situations, there are people in the car. Got it.
But what if, like, knowing Uber, they could say that there's someone in the car and there just wasn't on this one?
Yeah, I mean... They
have a history of these sort of things.
Yeah,
Uber and Snapchat are not exactly the best at.
I mean, what they need to do immediately, and obviously I don't like to say this because someone unfortunately passed away, but they need to release data on the safety record to date of how the self-driving test has occurred. Yeah. Otherwise, you're going to get bashed by this, and it's going to put this whole momentum way behind. So
either way, it's bad. It's like, I'm curious to see what happens. I'm curious to see who was at fault, how it went down, because like either way, just the perception of it all, it doesn't matter the statistics. People are going to be like, no chance.
Yeah. I mean, you get Cambridge Analytica on there and saying self-driving cars are the worst thing on earth.
Yep. It's over.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. Next up.
Yeah.
Kim Jones.
Yeah.
The creative director.
He's the men's creative director, was the men's creative director of Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, he left?
He left to become the creative director at Christian Dior.
Got it.
And Chris Van Ash is the previous creative director of Dior for the last 11 years.
So who's going in to Louis Vuitton?
I'm almost 100% sure it's Virgil Abloh.
Group chat predictions.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I got a lot of inside sources telling me that they're saying that it's him. Like
that
several random people in the last 10 days have said in the industry that are pretty high up saying that Virgil is on track to be the creative director of Louis Vuitton.
That'd be so big.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously the men's creative director, but it is huge. I mean, this actually, to me, could surpass his ability to influence over Kanye West. Because Louis Vuitton is that powerful of a brand. It's more of a sought after brand than Adidas.
Yeah.
You know, because it's luxury.
But it's not only that, he has that, and then he has Nike collabs. They're the hottest thing ever. So he has like high and low, right?
Yeah, and the thing is like I'd be interested to see how all those play, because you know he's gonna be designing footwear, apparel. If this all goes down, first an American designer in a Parisian French house doesn't even happen. They do not like American designers coming in.
And a streetwear guy,
a DJ,
a guy who's
African-American DJ, Kanye.
Party on Fairfax in between designing for Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, it's gonna. And the thing is like Kim Jones. Sure, he's a very talented designer. He's actually from streetwear as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, like besides the Supreme thing they recently did, Louis Vuitton hasn't been culturally relevant. Yeah. Supreme, to me, brought them in. I think Supreme woke them up and said, holy crap, Stu. The resale market on Supreme Louis Vuitton is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
That's insane.
Like, I literally saw a wallet that's this big selling for $2,500.
It's
and it's like
offensive.
a card. Yeah. And so I think they realized at that moment, we're in the wrong business.
Yeah.
We got to go streetwear. And
Yeah.
there's literally no one else you can get, right? Like, who else could you get that's like...
It's Kanye.
Yeah.
Oh, man. If that happens, I hope that happens. And if that happens, it will be insane. And you know that the hype will be insane.
Yeah.
You know the lines will be insane. It'll be Nike, the Nike thing on steroids.
Yeah.
It'll be the Supreme thing probably bigger. Because also I believe that Virgil's work is good. Like what he did for Nike was
the product
really
is
good product.
so good.
Like the Supreme, I don't want to hate on the Supreme thing, but the Supreme thing was kind of what you would expect. It was red
Logos
and white, the Supreme box logo, Louis Vuitton.
And by the way, it's unwearable.
Yeah, for us.
Yeah.
But not for Instagram. Because that's all you see.
but
It's like
like
Supreme
the-
mask, Supreme this, Supreme dog leash.
Yeah. But I think I get it. For young people, it's aspirational, it's cool. But like when I look at the off-white stuff, a 50-year-old man can wear off-white.
Yeah. And he will, man. Imagine some like big luggage bag with Virgil's weird tape quotes bag.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's 50 racks.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah, and I think like they did the right thing by kind of kicking these guys off to the side.
Yeah.
Obviously it's all speculation still, but there's no if you're moving Kim Jones to, it's all owned by LVMH anyways. It's all the same group, so it doesn't matter. They're pretty much saying, hey, go have Christian Dior. It's been dead for a decade.
Yeah.
And
Come
figure
on
it out.
in.
Yeah, come on in, Virgil.
Virgil.
Figure this out for us. So I think it's a huge move. For streetwear, and I think it just, if that happens, it just validates like how big this movement is, because Louis Vuitton's not a small company. It is huge.
Yeah. How exciting. Okay. Another huge company that's having some trouble, also taking multiple L's, is H&M.
They are the H&L.
They're the Snapchat of clothing.
They really are.
They are, man. They took a
just
hard
disappear
L.
already.
Just disappear. You can't do that in 2018. They did some racist stuff that went real viral, and
this is, to me, the dumbest. Whoever thought this was okay is a moron at H&M.
So explain to me what really happened, because I was talking about it with our designers last week, and what I took from it was they essentially did a photo shoot in front of a wall that was painted by Revoke, right?
Yeah.
And then they preemptively did some sort of legal move to say that you can't sue them for shooting in front of your wall.
Well, what happened is they released an ad using, in the background, Revoke's artwork.
Yep.
Revoke is obviously a huge, world famous graffiti artist. So Revoke sent to C&D saying, hey, you can't use my art.
Yeah.
Because obviously anyone who knows anything knows that's his art.
Yeah.
And they'll be, you're taking advantage of his.
Yeah.
It's like go in front of a retina wall and get to use a photo shoot.
Yeah, good luck.
Everyone in streetwear knows not to do that.
Yeah.
You're taking advantage of the artist. Instead of responding to the cease and desist by saying, hey, you're right, we're not doing it. Instead, they went and filed a lawsuit saying this piece of art was illegally done, therefore it has no stand in the court of law. And so when that happened, Revoke shared that information on social media, and everyone just went to town on them.
That famous cause.
I mean, RIP H&M is crazy. Then Swiss Beats posted it. Then it went crazy. All of the people that have worked with in the past or just are very big into the art scene kind of just pissed all over them.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
You want to know what's cool? This is what's cool.
Yeah.
What's cool is you can no longer be the giant and just squish all the people. Like pull things from culture, pull things from people, make bad moves, and just squish it privately in legal battles, right?
Yeah.
You just can't do it anymore because social media.
Yeah,
like before, Revoke could have, 10 years ago, they could have done that. Revoke could have complained to everyone he knows in all the art magazines. Nobody cares at all.
Yeah.
But he can now do this. It has the chance of going viral, and then all these celebrities are going to post it. It's going to do that. And now you can't take that risk anymore. Yeah. That's what's really cool, right?
Yeah, and it's crazy because... I mean, you enough people start saying boycott, 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 RIP, RIP, RIP.
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
No one's too big to fail.
Yeah.
Look at Facebook. Facebook is getting crushed today because of the exposure they have as a platform. Yeah. And I don't care what anyone says. No one in this day and age, if you don't play by the rules, you're gonna get slammed. Yeah. And H&M, in January they had the issue with the young kid, and now it's this. It's just like, I mean, they need to change the way they think. I mean, I get it, they're a Swedish brand, but Your business also is in America, and so you got to play by some of the rules here too.
But why would you man, you have the opportunity to reach out to Revoke and to do something cool, right? Like, here's the difference.
You write him a check, do a collab, he'd love it.
Ugh,
Instead,
so stupid.
how much money are we talking here? Pay him $100 grand, $200 grand. This is tens of millions of dollars of bad publicity.
It's so bad. And it's just the wrong mindset. Like, you have people like Louis Vuitton knowing that you need to go tap into Virgil and tap into this culture and what's going on.
Yeah.
And then you have people like H&M who still think you can just squash these people. And
dummies.
You dummies.
Dummy.
It's a job for you over at Snap Inc.
Yeah.
In the bad decisions department.
H&Ls.
Okay, let's end it with our boy, Trump.
Yeah.
Came to LA.
Yeah,
Looked at some,
big, huge.
Went and checked out some swatches of the wall.
Huge fundraiser.
Huge fundraiser. He went down, checked out the wall, different options. There was a
he
metal
looked,
one.
I like when he was pointing at the wall.
This one. Make sure you take all the photos. This will never happen. And then he had dinner in LA.
He threw, not he did, but the Trump Victory Committee.
Sounds like a terrible group.
Which is big supporter is Ed Glazer, son of Malcolm Glazer, who's a billionaire that owns a lot of sports franchises in the media and a bunch of media assets.
Okay.
He threw at his 19,000 square foot Beverly Park estate a lovely fundraiser where for about 50 grand you can go have dinner with him.
Mellow, super mellow.
And up to 250,000, you were the kind of the host committee, and then 100,000 per couple gets you a photo.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, and they were expecting to raise $5 million off this dinner.
Yeah.
So you're assuming somewhere between 50 and 100 people came to Beverly Park. You had to do it in Beverly Park because it's gated community. There's no way paparazzi. Otherwise, if it was at a house that wasn't, you're so screwed.
Can you just imagine being at the point in your life where you are willing to pay $100,000 for a picture with Donald Trump?
No.
And think about the bait and switch that just happened on the entire country. Where think about that same billionaire that's paying for the 100 grand for a photo.
Yeah.
Think 5 years ago, if you would have said, "Hey man, 100 grand, you can get a photo with Donald," they would laugh.
Yes.
Right? Like he was a funny billionaire.
Yeah. He was a reality star.
Yes. Like these
it's
guys
like
would
100 grand
laugh.
to get a picture with you.
And now might be better. and now you're tricked and you do it.
What's crazy is like Ed Glazer obviously does not care AF because he owns the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah. He owns sports teams. He owns public properties. He's a very public figure. He's obviously a big guy in Beverly Hills, and he's visibly hosting a huge supporting event. And
he just doesn't care.
I've been looking for what other attendees were there. I haven't been able to find that. So if anyone finds it, please post it. I'm curious to see everyone that attended that dinner. I mean, and actually how much money they raised.
I have to believe that you only went if you just do not give a crap.
Yeah.
About how you're, perceived.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, but it was interesting to see.
Yep. Well, that's how it goes. At least they released where it was and who it was. I mean, obviously we were going to find that out, but that was our big question last week.
Yeah.
When he was in town.
Yeah. It was fun.
Well, good. Okay. Once again, Washington, D.C. We'll be there. DM us, hit us up in the comments. We want to talk to people. We want to be around.
Yeah, we're gonna find a place to hang out in the evening and maybe just chit chat and hang. And so if you're in DC, let us know. A couple of our friends have places, so we'll post up somewhere. Yeah, I'm excited. Thank you guys for following the new page. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give us a like. Whatever you do, do not give us one of these. Just tap that a bunch. Send us questions. Send us comments. We're reading the comments always. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you. New page, new season, new group chat. Same old us. Space Force. Oh yeah, shout out to the Space Force. Defending the galaxy with a wall, a big wall.